What's up, ladies and gents? I'm your host, CenterStrain01, and welcome to my suit-only walkthrough for Hitman Blood Money. This is the game that you guys voted for and chose. So excited to come back to this. I will have in the description my Silent Assassin walkthrough of this, which is one of my best series on YouTube. So make sure, if you haven't checked that out, go do that. This is going to be a different version of that walkthrough. This is going to be nothing but suit. So we're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to load up. So I'm playing this in 1440. I decided not to do 4K, as 4K makes, obviously, the UI very, very small, but it also makes things to where you can't see them when you're rotating through your items. So we're going to go ahead and start the game, and we're going to do this on professional difficulty. We're going to start with a vintage year. So hopefully you guys enjoy. Don't forget to leave a like and let me know what your favorite Hitman game is as we continue our series here of trying to do all of these games as much as we can with suit only. So thank you guys for the love and support, and hopefully you guys enjoy the walkthrough. It's go time.
Yeah.
Rick Henderson, first edition.
He's expecting you. This way.
Rick Henderson. I've been looking forward to this.
As have I, Mr. Alexander.
Don't let's stand on ceremony. Call me Jack.
Rick.
Make yourself comfortable, Rick. I'll be right with you. I admire your work. Real journalism.
Thanks. I thought we'd start with your thoughts on the White House attack, then discuss your tenure as director of the FBI, post-retirement reflections, whatever, and...
Rick.
Or if you want to sound off on politics.
Rick, my apologies. This interview about me is just a cover for a more sensitive story. I'm sorry to have lured you here under false pretenses, but I couldn't risk a leak.
I'm not sure I understand.
Don't worry. It's the scoop of the century.
If I had a dime for every time I heard that...
Listen, please. It begins with a little incident at a vineyard in Chile that caught my eye some time ago. This was a family business. Fernando Delgado and his son Manuel. Well-liked, hard-working men. Have a look at the folder.
Hello, 47. Your next target's in Chile. His name is Fernando Delgado. Used to be a colonel in Pinochet's intelligence service. Now he's running a cocaine factory under cover of a vineyard. Satellite imaging suggests the lab is underground. Fernando's son Manuel is on the coke trade, so to make it look like a drug hit, you'll have to take him out too. We'll get you in with a pensioners club from Santiago for the big celebrity unveiling of Delgado's new wine label, named for 80s B-action star Rex Stanton. There'll be at least one TV crew on hand, so keep an eye on them and their cameras. Delgado's got a seaplane, and that may be your best way to get out in a pinch.
Alright, ladies and gents, here we go. This is going to be a fun mission to do. First thing, as you can see our targets rolling through there, we're going to wait for this guy. Now, one thing I do want to mention is there is a bug in this game for me, and there's no way for me to fix it. I've tried everything. But we'll get to that point whenever we get there. First off, you want to slow your roll a little bit so he doesn't see you. Wait till you get down the stairs. Stick to the inner part of the stairs or else he will see you running down here. Now, you don't need to get too close to him. We're not going to take him out right here. We're going to wait until he gets in there. Go ahead and get your fiber wire out. Wait here. You're going to see a guard coming around. Wait till he turns around. That is the quick and easy way of taking him out. So what I did there is I didn't use the fiber wire until we got a little bit closer to the target. That way it was before it stretched all the way, and it allows you to take out the target very quickly without the animation of that 4 or 5 seconds that the normal fiber wire takes. So now, we're going to head back where we came. We don't need to rush. It's actually better not to rush. Stick to the inside so the guard does not see you. As soon as you get up here, slow your roll a little bit. And we're good to go. That guard should be coming out sometime around this point. You don't want to start running until you're past him, of course, because if he turns around, he can follow you all the way and ruin whatever you're trying to do. So now we got some distance, you can go. There's going to be a guard sleeping up here, so you want to stop right here just for a second to make sure he goes into a sleeping animation. Now that he is sleeping, as you can see him right there, you can go on forward. This is an older game, so guards sometimes don't necessarily start doing what they're supposed to be doing until your character gets close to them, and that is a reason that you want to do that. Here, go a little bit slow. There's no reason to run. Now we can go a little bit forward once he's passed. This, you're going to have to be careful, as sometimes there's going to be a guard right here. So just check around the corner. Alright, you're good. And you can run. You want to be quick here, as timing should be good enough to where you can go up here and around without the other guard seeing you. But it doesn't mean you want to dawdle, so hurry up. Alright, time to kill the last target. Get out your fiber wire. This time we'll actually rev it up so it'll be the normal animation because we got plenty of time. Get close. And there is your second target. So now we need to just be a little bit patient. As we are waiting for this guard to come around the corner. Again, this walkthrough is not going to be a speed run, which means I'm not going to show you how to do these missions the fastest. There are plenty of speed run walkthroughs out there that are just absolutely amazing, and you need to go check those out if you want to learn how to complete this really, really, really fast. I prefer to play the game as I feel Hitman would actually play the game. That's how all my walkthroughs are, to give it story, to give it depth, to give it a reason for doing what you're doing instead of just messing with the AI of the game itself. So we're going to throw the body over, which that way it looks like an accident. Now the other guy should be far enough to where he's not going to see us anymore, so we can go through without him seeing us, and then move to our right. This is where the glitch occurs. So as you'll see, I'm going to run down here, and there's going to be a point where I will not be able to go any further. I've tried everything. I've looked up all of the forums and stuff, turning VSync on, turning VSync off, changing resolutions and everything. I did everything. So trust me when I say that I've done everything for this glitch. There's only one thing that I've been able to figure out, and that is turning off my recording and then turning it back on. When I turn the recording back on, it allows there to be a slight pause in the game, which allows me to actually continue on. So what you're going to see is me appear on the other side, but how I did that was turning off the recording and turning it back on. So here we go. Make sure you're running while you're doing this. And there you go. You just have to turn on your recording again once you turn it off, and then you can get by that little glitch. Only way I've been able to find out how to do it, but we were able to do it. That was just for a distraction. And then you can get by this easily. There you go. Alright, as you can see, only 2 kills, and no witnesses, no covers blown, no bodies found. The way that blood money works is a little bit different when it comes to Silent Assassin. As long as no one witnesses you doing anything, you're going to get your Silent Assassin. You could enter an area you're not supposed to be, and people could say stop or whatever. You could still get your Silent Assassin. There's just specific parameters that you need to make sure that no one sees you kill anyone, no one watches you sedate someone, or no one sees you committing a crime, pretty much. But yeah, so let's keep seeing what else we got here. 5 minutes and 2 seconds. Obviously, we explained a little how we were able to find a way past the glitch. Unfortunately, the whole VSync thing doesn't work for me. I tried it, it just doesn't work. But we were able to do it pretty quickly. You can obviously do it faster, but this is not a speed run. Silent Assassin. You could upload your scores if you want, and then you can read your little thing at the end. And there you go. Death by strangulation. I guess another thing that we could have done is we could have sedated him and then threw him off, and then maybe it would have counted as an accidental kill. But we're going to get maybe some accidents and some regular kills. This time I wanted to get my fiber wire ready, since we didn't get to use a lot of it in the previous one I just did, which was Hitman Codename 47. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'm having a blast playing this. You guys can read all of that stuff. We found a way around the glitch so the walkthrough can continue. And again, thank you to everybody who watched. Hopefully you enjoyed, and of course, I will see you on the next one. Peace out.